heading out towards a shutdown, and both sides have said they're not moving. No one's blinking yet. And Russ Vought came out last night and said, well, if we're going to shut down, then I am going to fire everybody. And just like, which is, it sounds very much like, when I tell my child that they can't play with that toy anymore. And
Right.
they're like, fine, I will throw all the toys in the fire. It's like, Leah, what is the legality of doing mass rifts and permanent rifts and layoffs in the middle of a shutdown, let's say? I don't know where we are legally.
Yeah. So just on that Russ Vought threat, one, I think it's important to point out that they are firing people now and have been since January. So the idea that they are all of a sudden going to start firing people in the event of a shutdown is bananas, right? They've already been doing it. Second is they are actually now trying to rehire people because they've realized that in their inane plans to destroy the administrative state, they have actually left themselves without the capacity to do some of the things they want.
Right.
So this feels like a non-unique threat, right? That is borderline idle. As to whether it is legal, it is not legal for the acting director of OMB or whatever official position Russ Vought now has, or I guess he's the director now, to fire people at other agencies. Like this was the basis of some of the previous litigation that lower courts, right, have said OMB, the Office of Management and Budget, cannot direct federal agencies who to fire. Now, after lower courts reached that decision, this is one of those matters that went up to the United States Supreme Court on the shadow docket. Mm-hmm. And what the Supreme Court said is we're not sure whether OMB is actually doing the firing, so we'll hit pause on that decision, but we will allow you to challenge each agency's individual plans for mass firings and restructuring, right? So you can challenge the EPA's decision to let 1,000 people go. You can challenge the Department of Education's decision to let, thousands of people go. Russ Vought has again kind of given up the game, right? By him threatening to fire everyone, he seems to be suggesting that actually it has been OMB all along that's driving this train, right? Firing people, notwithstanding the Supreme Court's efforts to pretend otherwise. So this just seems to strengthen the legal case or challenge that plaintiffs would have in the event that they actually do attempt to go through with this threat to engage in these mass firings and restructurings during a shutdown.